Hello guys, welcome to this video. And in this video, I'll be sharing with you how to sell fiction books on Amazon Kindle. Now, to tell you the fact is that a whole lot of writers prefer writing the non-fiction book than even going to write the fiction because it's so easy to sell non-fiction content online than selling fiction. Writers don't want to make money as fast as possible. They prefer to go write something about how to create wooden furniture or how to make money online or how to do stuff that people can relate with because people wants to go on the internet search about things that will benefit them. So people want to write about the stuff. So you find a whole lot of writers within the space. But what if you want to write fiction? You have so much interest in writing fiction. You have an idea you want to share and you want people to actually want to connect people with that idea. Now we have a lot of fiction writers who want to really market and sell their book, but their content is just lying waste on the platform, the Amazon platform. No one is buying them. You want to market it. It's because you've not put some things in place. Writing, do you know writing fiction is certainly arguably more fun than writing non-fiction? But the problem is, how do you go about marketing it? Now we have a fiction story like Harry Potter, which is an hot selling product, or let's say an hot selling book on Amazon. You can't count the millions of copies Harry Potter have sold. Before Harry Potter was turned into a movie, it started as a book. Different season and whatever it is, all started as a book. The same as Sherlock Holmes. They all started as a book. So how do you want to sell your fiction and break the internet with your fiction book? So you're gonna see that it's a really big question to ask. Like you want to ask this question: how do you sell your fiction story? You have a good fiction story, you've written it as a book. How do you sell it on the internet? How do you sell it on Amazon? How do you want people to search for your product or search for your book content and purchase your book? Now let's go into the steps. But before we go into steps, let's say you have a topic called Mammoth, Giant of the Ice Age. That is just a title. You want to write about this, or you have a book content about this mammoth giant of the ice age. You don't just have people who just go on the internet and want to start searching for this because it's not something that they can relate with. It doesn't exist to them. No one will go on the internet search for what they don't know about or what doesn't exist to them. So how do you make it in a way that you find a lot of readers coming here, search about stuff that's related to your content so they can find you as easy as possible? Now, number one step you need to do is that relate your book or relate your fiction book to an existing topic. Now we have a lot of training topics. You can look one of the topic and relate your book content. Write about that topic and relate it with your book, your fiction book. You look for something you can write about one scientific research or something that people are searching about and relate it with your fiction book. Relate with your title, Mammoth Giant of Ice Age. How to solve the old stuff. You can write about transhumanism. Looking for a way, this is a topic, just look for a way to relate a topic, an existing topic that people are searching. You can go on the internet, look for what people are searching, the topic of what people are searching about on the internet, and trying to see how you can write something catchy and relate it with your book. So once people start finding your content on that topic, they also find your book this along with it. So you can see how you can be able to market it using copywritten content relating your book with some hot topic. You can see that. So now let's go to the next. Now relate your book to a well-known book. For example, Sherlock Holmes is in the public domain. The author Conan Doyle passed away long ago. You can likewise write about historical characters, King Arthur, legends, Robin Hood, or even religious figure, Thor. So you can see these are well-known existing books. You can relate it. Now, if you're doing this, you have to be very careful not to infringe on the copyright laws. You have to do it very carefully. So you're just writing, relating your book to stuff like that. You can just pick a very wonderful public figure that people knows about, public figure or public figure within the public, a figure within the public domain, or in an existing book. You can just write about that and relate your book to it. This is just an example, so you know what to do, what actually relates your book, what kind of figure relate with your book. You know what to do about that. So you can just write a story, a very much interesting story, and relate it to your book. And with that, you have a lot of people who want to go find about this public figures or this public what's it called, this public characters and whatever it is. People want to go search for it on the internet, and when you start searching, your book start popping out. That's another very strategic way to sell your fiction book. Now, standing out, it's so very important as a fiction writer. You've read Harry Potter. You can see how Harry Potter stand out. So unique. The writing style, everything is unique. That is how, as a fiction writer, you need to stand out. Your fiction story don't need to be predictable. If I want you to start predicting a fiction book, you'll start losing it as a fiction writer. People won't find it interesting because fiction is something that doesn't exist. Once people start reading it, they need to find it interesting and unpredictable because they don't know about it. But once they start reading it, you start relating your fiction story with something that exists. They know and start predicting it. What is going to happen next? Then you're losing it as a fiction writer. So you need to make your content stand out, make it in a unique way that when people read it, they relate with it. At the same time, they don't predict what it's all about. They just read it to the end. They read it with their feet standing till the end. That is how to sell a fiction book. So if you're seeing this few point I just highlighted, which is how to sell your fiction book. Number one, I made mention of relating your fiction book, to an existing topic. Two, relate your book to a well-known book. And three, standing out. So if you want to know more about how to sell your fiction book, just go straight to Amazon and look for this book, which is called Kindle Diamond. Make six figures with Kindle. Now, the Kindle Diamond makes six figures with Kindle cover a whole lot of topics on how publish your book on Amazon, and how to majorly how to sell your book on Amazon. Now you have your book on Amazon. You want to see how you can strategize to sell that book on Amazon. This particular book helps you cover that. In fact, once you're done reading the book, your eyes, your ear, your brains open to a whole lot of strategies on how you can sell that your content that you want to promote on Amazon. You have a lot of good, great content on Amazon that not selling. And how do you sell them? You find it in this content, in this book. Kindle Diamond makes six figures with Kindle. So if you find this uh, uh, information I've shared with you interesting, you can just go on the comment section and also say something on the comment section. You can subscribe to my channel, and also you can, if you want this book, if you want to how you can get the Kindle Diamond makes six figures with Kindle, you can just go on Amazon, search for it, or I'll be dropping the link to the book on my description page and all that. So if you find this thing interesting, subscribe, because I'm going to be dropping a whole lot of hot information how you can sell your book on Amazon. So this is just one of it, how to sell your fiction book on Amazon. So I just don't listen, take action, implement the strategy, and you find the result coming. Thank you.